York, big city of dreams.
I'm coming straight out.
New York, big city of dreams.
NYC.
What's going on? This is Jay Ellis for the Nick of Time show here. Give you that Knicks talk just a little bit late, but still in a nick of time for us. And we are still happy because you know what? The Knicks beat the Spurs. The gunshots is going off today. We are clinched. We clinched a playoff spot. We officially can't go any lower than 6th place in the Eastern Conference. We got to hit the gunshots for that once again. And you know what? Our boys showed out today, and they came to play. It didn't look pretty in the beginning. It looked like he's about to lose in the third quarter, but we came back with a vengeance. Julius Randle, our MVP, the guy who hit player of the month on the Eastern Conference, hits you with a near triple-double, 25 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists, and a steal. You know this guy, Raw. You know this guy. People was doubting him just a game ago just because he took an ill-advised shot at the end of the game. R.J. Barrett! 24 points, 5 assists, and 9 rebounds. Good shot for R.J. Barrett. Come on, man. And Alec Burks comes off the bench.
Closer.
No D-Rose, no problem. Burks in his bag today.
In his bag, yo.
Season high, Raw? 30,
is it
30 points?
30 points? That is season high?
Season high, 30 points and 10 rebounds for the Burks, man. What is happening?
Alec Burks is a playoff type performer, man.
Salute somebody. Oh man, I should have took note of the super chat. Shout out to whoever gave the super chat before. If you gave me super chat, just put it in the chat, man. I'm gonna shout you out right now. We appreciate all super chats. We had technical difficulties, man, but it was a great win, man. This is a feel-good win, especially because the Spurs were a team I was worried about. They kind of shut us down earlier in the year when they were double teaming Randall, but today we figured it out. I think we didn't have point guards that game too. I think Frank might have been the point guard that game, so I think that's another
we
big
didn't have point guards today either, really, except Burke.
I don't know if you can say that because I saw my man Clyde trying to play him like there's no point guards on the team.
I know. He said Tibbs is giving up on IQ. Because Frank didn't play point today. He's off the ball now.
Yeah, Frank is specifically off the ball,
and he playing well off the ball. He playing well,
very well off of, man. The Prince came to play today, man. The Prince came to play. Hey yo, I see you, Nuggy Fresh. Shout out Nuggy Fresh is in the building. Shout out D Nice in the building. Shout out to R.J. Barrett, champion Eller in the building. The Knicks are back. We are here tonight, and we won, man. We're in the playoffs, man. I can't believe this, man. We're in the playoffs, Raw. We did it, baby. We back, baby. The Knicks are in the playoffs.
What's the phrase for 2021, man? The phrase is, we here.
We are here.
We here.
And why is here, man? I just like shout out to my homegirl Kathy. Nigga, she was like, yo, AJ Ellis, I gotta come back. I'm like, come back, Kathy. We back, baby. Come back.
We here.
Oh my gosh. Orange and blue stand up, man. This just feels good. I know we're going to recap the game, but I just want to bask in the feel-goodness of this win, of this moment, of the New York Knicks just being 6th place, solidified in the East. And I want to go up. We want to move up. Great win. Right. Yo, shout out. I see you, super chats. I see you, JT Riddick. Send the 499 super chat. Says, great win. Knicks are back.
Oh, we here, man.
We here. All right, let's start off the actual game recaps.
All right.
Oh man, Raw. What did you see today, man?
I tell you what, I was so pissed most of this game. The defense sucked first half.
Oh, it was horrible.
Finally, but I have to give Tibbs credit because I was like, put Frank back in the game. Bullock wasn't guarding anybody today. And then, of course, Peyton was letting anybody come in that wanted to. I mean, dang, man. So, but my man kept with it. He kept Burks and that crew in there. And the man, all of a sudden, Rowan started playing.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, man, it was, whew.
Yeah.
Bowen caught fire, boy.
Yeah, he caught fire, boy. Like you said, I feel like in the beginning of the game, the first quarter our defense was okay. The second quarter, like you said, Raw, is where the defense to me slipped. Well, and the third quarter is really where the defense slipped. Randall today, he really didn't have it from the perimeter in that first half. So he did what superstars do. I'll say, all right, cool. The perimeter shot is not falling. What am I going to do? I'm going to draw fouls. And he got his points that way. 14 points in the first quarter, 6 from 6 from the free throw line, and that's how he made his money in the first quarter. Second quarter, he didn't score anything. But we had our backup point guard in Alec Burks, who just came off the bench like a freaking flamethrower. It was like he hit his patented, I think his favorite shot is either shooting a three off the pick or just straight up driving to the hole.
He went strong one play and got a 3-point play critical at the fourth quarter, man. I was like, look at him going strong to the hole.
Yeah, man.
Not finisher, man, but he finished tonight.
I think that was the difference in the game for him, because usually he hits that 3-point shot, he hits that mid-range shot, but where he has problems usually he's just finishing at the hole.
Yeah, going to the glass, but he went to the glass today. He was hitting it, man. He was going to the glass, man. So
absolutely.
But we won this game in 2 areas, as we said, rebounding and free throw shooting. The Knicks were perfect from the line, man.
Yeah.
The Knicks were perfect from the line. And so in a close game like this, they didn't miss no free throws, man.
That's amazing. That is amazing. Yo, shout out to the Knicks. Read these free throw shots. Julius Randle, like I said, the perimeter shot came a little bit later, but lit the line. 10 for 10 for Julius Randle at the free throw line, man.
There you go.
Gotta hit the blue button for that. Nerlens Noel 2 for 2. RJ Barrett 3 for 3. Alec Burks
Nobody missed.
Also
Nobody missed
3
from
for
the line.
4.
Nobody missed from the line today.
Nobody missed from the entire.
That's the sign of a good team, baby.
Absolutely, it's a sign of a team putting it all together, man.
Yep, finding a way to win. Tonight was they were getting clobbered on the boards in the first half, but then they came back in the second half. They were getting rebounds, and then of course Ron started catching fire on the 3, and Alec Burke was putting pressure on it, man.
Yeah.
And then how many turnovers did they call? Because they started forcing turnovers too. That was another thing.
Well, let's see. We can look at that. Yeah, I feel like was it towards the end of the third and fourth is when the turnovers really came.
Yeah, that's right. They got 9 altogether, but most of them came in the second half toward the end of the game.
Yeah, because
9 turnovers. Yeah,
because the third quarter, at the half, we had a slim lead at the half.
We weren't even playing good. I was like, okay, we in good shape. We're not playing good and we still leading, and it was a low scoring first half. Low scoring, man.
Very low scoring first half, man. We both were in the 40s in the first half.
Yeah.
The third quarter though is where we got nervous, or I got nervous. It's the Spurs go on a 14-0 run in the third quarter. We start off scoring with Noel at the layup. Spurs go on a 14-0 run. They score 11 straight baskets in the third before a miss. We couldn't keep anybody out the paint. Murray in particular was cooking Elfrid Payton like Thanksgiving turkey.
Like he owned him, man. Like he owned him. Like he had him on the corner doing what he felt like. I was like, what is going on? And that's what I'm saying. If Payton ain't playing no defense, you got to take him out. That's the only reason he's out there.
Yeah, and if my man Ryan G was in the building, it's not bruh. It wasn't a bruh. It was like, whose man's is this right now?
Whose man's is this, man?
Like Peyton's really getting cooked, and I get it. Like he wants to keep his value high, and he wants to keep his confidence up.
I'm gonna tell you what, that boy ain't coming back next year. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Well, we already knew that.
He ain't coming back next year.
We already knew that.
I mean, we try to survive him. You know what I'm saying? It's not even like he adds anything. We trying to survive him when he's on the court.
At this point, Raw, and I don't even want to talk about this right now, but it's just like at this point, when he's only playing 15 minutes a night,
what's the purpose, right? What's the point?
You're relying him on defense. What's the purpose? You have a guy in Alex.
It's all continuity at this point, man. It's all continuity, but that's up to Tibbs, So I mean, it's obvious. It's quite painfully obvious that you need to take him. It'd be seriously though. It'd be better to start Frank. If you're going to do that, start Frank. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Start Frank and keep Rose and IQ coming off the bench. Start Frank.
Yeah, you can absolutely start Frank, but like we did the start Frank thing before, and I love Frank, but he gets a little bit too tentative when he's being the lead guard.
When he's the point guard.
Right, but what you would have to do if you're going to start Frank Raw, you have to run the offense a little bit more through RJ at that point.
But that's no problem.
Right.
You can do that. See, look, we're only talking about 5 minutes a quarter. So you have run RJ and let the offense run through him. Let Frank be off the ball. I have no problem with that. The problem is that anybody but EP, man.
Yeah, and it's funny. When the games really matter, I wonder if Tibbs is going to keep going with this kind of lineup of just going Elfrid Payton for 15 minutes. Because no matter who's here, Alec Burks or Derrick Rose, he still only want to get 15 minutes a game. And if Frank Ntilikina is shooting threes and playing defense at this rate, it's not worth it.
Well, you know, this is the thing, man. It's like this, though. You think about this. Peyton has never played in the NBA playoffs. So it's now getting heated. It's getting hectic right now. And he's already wilting. Okay?
Yeah.
So I don't know if Tibbs is going to stick with him because Tibbs really favors vets, but he favors tested.
Right.
People. So I would not be surprised if he makes a change and either he starts D Rose, because the thing is, honestly though, Frank plays very well in this system off the ball. He really does, and he guards 1 through 3. So you got your defense. So I wouldn't be surprised if he started D Rose and then have Frank and IQ come off the bench. But today he pulled IQ. I mean, I saw him. He called Frank. IQ did something stupid and was giving up layup. He put that music, Frank.
Yeah, man. All of a sudden, Frank is
and I was saying
his
the
way
same
back
thing
in rotation.
IQ is thinking of get him out of here. See, this is the thing, man. The playoffs is for grown men.
Yeah.
It ain't for boys.
Yeah.
Okay? It's the playoffs, man.
Yeah.
The playoffs are for grown men. So I'm trying to tell you, I'm telling you right now, Frank is going to play playoff minutes. He's going to play more playoff minutes than most of these guys.
We'll see.
IQ could, maybe he comes around because he's a poised young man and makes a breakout game in the playoffs. But this is the NBA playoffs. This is money time. We ain't got time to play, man.
But this is the thing. It's the thing you have to remember, Raw. Like I get, like this is IQ's first game back.
Yeah.
So you can't like
first game back too though.
Yeah, but listen. Everybody can't be Dirks and D Rose. Like these guys are vets, man. You heard Walt. He's like, did they get the WD-40 for Burks again? Like he has no rust on him. Like he heard him.
No, but you know what though? That's a vet thing. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Guys that are used to playing in this type of pressure.
That's what I'm saying.
So you know what I'm saying?
I'm not giving up on IQ.
Saying, he's gonna go with his vet. He's gonna go with his playoff tested dude. That's another because honestly though, Bullock wasn't guarding nobody for most of the game either.
I'm not gonna say. Okay, you know what? I'll say this: the first half of the game, Bullock held DeMar DeRozan to 4 points.
4 or 5 points in the beginning. Yes,
in the beginning.
And that's why I gave him like a out because I was like he's guarding DeMar DeRozan, so he's not gonna hit the shots right now. But the second half, in fact, look. The game that caused it almost to go into overtime, the shot where DeRozan went baseline, he was playing Matador, man.
That shot was lucky. Like we dodged the bullet because the fourth quarter, you're right, it started to get a little bit close. DeRozan got right to his spot, right in the mid range, and I think it was the pressure at that point. But sometimes when you take people out the flow of their offense, like we've done today. When they finally get an open shot, they're so out the flow that they start to miss the shots that they usually make because they just kind of
You know what else, Jay Ellis?
What?
There's a Knick killer on the Spurs. Patty Mills is a Knick
killer. Oh, Patty Mills is always.
And Frank came in and put the clamps on that boy. In fact, I can hear Patty Mills is in the tunnel now saying, Frank, somebody go get Ntilikina and take him. Because Frank put the clamps on that boy. Because he's a Knick killer. He hits a lot of threes against the Knicks.
No, you're right. Look, Frank came in at I think 1 or 2 seconds.
Like a minute left in the end of the first half or something like that.
Yeah.
In the third quarter. And when Patty Mills, I was really concerned because They had DeRozan pretty much brought up, but usually it's Patty Mills that finishes us off with them threes at the end. But no, not tonight.
Not tonight. It was that and Murray. Yeah, it was Murray. It was Murray tonight who was really killing us with the Elfrid Payton killing Murray. But listen, the Tibbs did his thing. Tibbs, look, at a certain point, it was amazing. The Knicks were down 17 points. Tibbs calls timeout. Yep. He gets the Calvary in. He gets Alec Burks in the game.
Yep.
He gets Taj Gibson, unsung hero, in the game.
Yep.
And turns these ties around. Alec Burks ends up scoring, I think, 16 points.
Yeah, he came off, man. I was like, yo.
In the third, what is this man on, man?
This is I tweeted, our closer is back.
And then
I'm trying to tell you something, man. These cats that's playoff tested, bruh.
Yeah. It's gonna be.
Bruh. But nobody wants to see the Knicks in the first.
Nobody
round.
wants to see the Knicks in the playoff, man. The way
that's what I'm trying to tell you. Milwaukee's gonna play to win because they don't want to be in the third spot and we in the sixth.
No, you're right. And we're gonna talk about the lineups later. But yo, salute to the chat, because I know I see y'all coming in, man. Shout out to Gregory Lee. Shout out to Drips Baskets. Shout out to Ron Cohen. Shout out to my guy Fritz, who says he just left his new job. Because the boss is crazy. Oh man. Sorry to hear that, Fritz. Shout out to Santo. Shout out to Gregory. Everybody who's rocking with the KOT show. The Discord link is open. If you do want to talk about this game, you have comments about this game, you could definitely join the Discord link and talk live with your boys. All right, the Raw Hebrew Remnant, the Raw Metaphor from the YouTube channel across the street, and also your boy JLS is here as well. All right. Now, you know what's Raw? I also want to say too. I do feel like, they single coverage Randall, right? They single coverage Randall in that first quarter, and I feel like he went ISO a little bit. And sometimes what happens when they single coverage Randall is the ball gets a little bit stagnant, right? And I think that contributed to why we had like a slowish start in the first and third quarter. But I do think the Knicks were a lot more prudent about moving the ball, and it got us going. I feel like the third quarter we started to swing the ball more. I do like the fact that RJ Barrett got absolutely hot in that third and fourth quarter. And the cool thing about this game was once he got hot, everybody was looking for him. The whole team. I feel like Julius Randle finally started to kind of drive and kick. Everybody else did as well. Taj was looking for him. Burks was looking for him. I feel like everybody's like, okay, RJ is hot. And everybody was on the same page, and we was able to take advantage of it, man.
You know what happened? The Spurs, that's prop. So what happened now? They were playing Randall, but then the center would double, just the way we play guys like that.
Exactly.
Shadow, but then Randall figured it out and was swinging it, and then we started getting shots, and then Rowan just took off the Ray Charles glasses and started hitting his threes. And then all of a sudden, Burke started going off. Now we had some rolling. Look, every NBA team's going to make a run.
Right.
So when they were up 17, I knew the Knicks were going to make a run.
We all knew that.
This year's Knicks team and last year, if they'd have made a run and lost.
Yeah.
So they made a run this year, and they closed it out, man. That's what the key thing is. They closed it out.
Yeah, we finished them. We finished runs this time. It's
sign
like
of
it's
a good team, baby. That's a sign of a legit good basketball team in the NBA, for real.
It's funny because I start to watch these games and we're down in the third and fourth quarter, and I don't have the heart complications I usually have. Even with the Lakers game, we ended up losing that one, but it was just like when we're down, I'm like a lot more calm lately.
Yeah, that's right, because they're gonna make a run. That's why when I saw Tibbs call timeout, we down 17. It was still the third quarter. So my goal was for them to cut it to 10. But they did better than that. They cut it to 4.
Yeah.
And so they started making a run, and then all of a sudden, it was on. It was on.
Yeah.
I was a little concerned when he put Nerlens back in because it seemed like Nerlens was having a little problem.
I was too.
With Pirtle and the other cat, whatever his name is, Eru, whatever his name is, he was killing us because Taj was playing him, tighter.
Yeah.
So I was like, don't let Taj sit too long.
I was thinking the same thing, Raw.
Yeah, but he had Nerlens. Nerlens did his job. He came back and did his job.
He did. He definitely did. They're saying my audio is my audio. Our audio is low. It was my audio or both our audio.
Audio is low. Can y'all hear? Testing 1, 2, 3.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. I can turn the audio up a little bit if you need. Do not worry about that. But you're absolutely right about that, Raw. Let me turn your mic up a little bit too raw.
Okay.
Since they're saying the audio is low. Mm-hmm. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
Testing. Can y'all hear it, Knicks Nation? Okay.
All right, cool.
Thanks, Craig. Thanks, Dre.
All right. Salute to the chat.
So appreciate that.
Facts. All right, cool. Now what were we talking about again? We was talking about the Taj Gibson.
Yeah, when the Taj was doing his thing, so I was like, okay, don't let him sit too long.
Yeah.
But he kept with no. You see, I gotta trust Tibbs more because I was like, when is he putting Frank back in the game? These guys are getting to the lane anytime they want. We cannot have that, man.
Yeah.
See, Tibbs' defense is predicated on a couple of things, but one of those things is not to allow people taking into the paint.
Right.
So when you're seeing DeJounte Murray and DeRozan, see, DeRozan is like this. In the first half, Bullock played him perfectly. Don't jump on his fake jump because he ain't going to shoot it.
He's not shooting it. He's just going to draw the foul, get the up and under. Exactly.
But then he started getting in there at will. Okay, and that's when they started making a run, you know, so.
And exactly.
This type of guy, once he gets hot like that, it's hard to stop him, man.
Yeah, and the thing I like about Taj too, sometimes over Noel, and I've been saying this for the last couple of weeks. I feel like Taj is more of like the quarterback on the defense, where he's able to communicate. So I do feel like if you just watch the game, the defense is much more on a string when Taj is in the back end.
Absolutely, there's no question. I'm not saying it's not bad when Nerlens is out there, but it's on a mother level.
Yeah,
Taj is out.
Nerlens is more. I keep saying Nerlens is more like an eraser. And Taj is more like a quarterback.
There's no question. He's the rim protector, but Taj does a good job there also. But the thing is that Taj is that veteran that knows how to play basketball down the stretch, man. He just knows. If he had 4 fouls, he could still keep him in there. He knows how to play.
Yeah, man. Invaluable Taj today.
That's right, man. He knows how to play, man. So yeah, but yeah, especially tonight when the defense wasn't that great. But you know, it's funny. We say excuse me.
Bless you.
We say the defense wasn't that great, but what was the final score? 106.
We held them to under 100 points. We held them to under 100 points.
106-98. So 102-98. So it wasn't that great, but we still held them under 100 points.
You know what? Yeah, you know what it is. Okay, you know what it is. We held them to under 50 points in the first 2 quarters. The only reason why they was getting off was because of the offensive rebounds. And once they had won that third quarter.
That's right.
You're right. The only quarter when they actually
were crushing us on the boards, man. They were crushing the first half.
Right.
They were crushing us on the board. They were getting so many 50-50 balls. I was concerned. But then the second half, we started tightening that up. Because that's what I'm saying. I'm looking at the stats and I'm saying, okay, RJ had 9 boards. See, this is the thing. RJ, to me, as far as just rebounding, I'm not talking about the rest of his game, but just rebounding. He has the ability to be like Melo. Melo's like, when Melo's in his prime, he's like an 8 or 9 rebound a game guy. Right. He was a good rebounder in his prime, and I can see RJ becoming that. He has that ability, and so he displayed it today. He had 9 boards today. I think he's a guy that could really average 8 or 9 rebounds a game.
I can see it for him too, and I can see his assists. I'm gonna give him more credit for his assists too. I feel like his assists can kind of go up more than it's going. Like he had 5 assists a game, and I think that's the one thing I liked up his game today. Like I feel like he was looking to set up people a lot more today.
No, I think Burks hit the corner 3, but it was the way the ball moved. And RJ, I thought he was going to shoot it, but he swung it to Burks.
Exactly.
Right before the 24-second clock went off, Burks hit it. Ooh, that was a big one, baby.
That was a big one, man. That's what I said. The team, like they don't get the most assists in the NBA. But what happens is, once they start to double Randall, they take advantage of those moments, and the ball starts hopping.
That's right.
And it's a wrap. The way Tom plays, he just really lets the defense dictate the game. If they don't double Randall, the assists go down, but Randall's been, pretty decent on the ISO, and he'll just let him rock with the ISO. Once they start to double Randall, they swing the ball around, and they make them pay, and that's when the open threes come along. So
not only that, obviously we don't have a real point guard, so that's going to also help the assist when we get one, so RJ playing point forward He got 5 assists. Right?
Yeah, he got 5 assists.
And Julius had 9 assists. So you get a penetrating point guard or somebody that can really set it up well, you're gonna be on another level. That's like D Rose. When D Rose plays, he gets like 6 assists.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? So you get a younger cat that can do that. We're gonna be on another level, man. That's what I mean.
Now we're gonna be on another level, and
I don't know anything about this Argentine dude. I mean, I don't know if he's good or not. I don't know, but I'm just saying anybody but anybody. Try anybody.
At this point,
he's not the best point guard.
At this point, I'm ready to go Alec Burks, man. Start Burks. Derrick Rose off the bench, or start Derrick Rose. Burks go off the bench. I would say
start Derrick Rose and bring IQ and Frank off the bench.
Yeah, IQ and Frank off the bench.
Frank and Burks play well together today. Frank, obviously, we already know he plays well with RJ. So I would have D Rose starting. But see, the problem with that, though, JL, is it's playoff time now. But you don't want to run D Rose into the ground. But you know what? It's playoff time.
That's when you have Balak. That's why I have Burks now. Like, even if if you start D Rose, like, I know it's not realistic. I mean, you know what? I think Tom. We'll see what happens. Because Tom is so addicted to winning, he just might do it. Right?
He might.
He just
you got a super chat, Wilton Menya.
Yo, and yes, thank you. Shout out to Wilton Menu. Gives a $4.99 super chat. Says, I believe we can beat the dysfunctional, full of almost made it a career second place weak-minded Nets. Just me. What do you guys think?
Yo, you know what it is? This is the thing they had because you know what, Kyrie ain't win nothing until LeBron got there. Durant ain't win nothing. He was afraid. He had no heart in Oklahoma City. Then he came to Golden State that was already stacked, and he won. So now, and Harden ain't never won nothing. So now they're all trying to win together. I think he's right. I think they weak. I think they're gonna wilt. I can't wait. I mean, you know what?
Shots fired, man. The shots are fired right now.
Because you know I'm agreeing with Wilton Menden. You know what? Bring it on, them weak behind Knicks. I can't stand the Brooklyn Knicks.
Shots fired. Can't even play right now. I, on the other hand, I can't stand the Brooklyn Nets either. I can't. That's why I call them the Brooklyn Paint Jobs. Because, listen, they're a gentrified team who came from another state and they try to claim Brooklyn. Exactly, but you're not from Brooklyn, man. You were transplanted.
You ain't from Brooklyn. They're originally from Long Island. Then they went out to New Jersey and messed themselves up.
Exactly, man. You should be out there with Kerry Kittles and them, not here in Brooklyn.
Well, you got it right. They're the gentrified Knicks. You got it right. They're the gentrified Knicks. That's what they are.
Gentrified. That's why I call them Brooklyn Paint Jobs. That's why I call them Brooklyn Paint Jobs. Just put slap. You know how it is, man. You just slap. Just slap some paint. Name it something else, and now
that's right. That's right. They're the New Jersey Nets, but they in Brooklyn Nets.
Yes, it is.
That's
now,
all.
I will say they are a legitimate threat. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
I will tell you one positive thing about the Nets.
What?
Well, when they were in New Jersey, nobody was going out there to see them. So now they made it easy for the Knicks fans, catch them in Brooklyn.
I'm gonna just hit these gunshots because
I can't stand them. I hope they're losing the first round. I can't stand them.
I can't stand them either, man.
I hope they play the Wizards. I hope Westbrook go off.
I hope the Wizards and the Bill pull a Houdini on them.
Oh my gosh, man.
Oh my.
Look, Westbrook got heart, y'all.
Oh my. I need to get a gun cock.
Westbrook and Bill got heart. I hope they beat they behind, man.
I do too, bro, man. I can't stand the Nets. And this came into a Nets bashing. I just had a conversation with somebody about this. It's like, why do you not like the Nets so much? I was like, because they started it, bro. They started it.
That guy got to be from maybe from Oklahoma somewhere. What do you mean? Why we can't stand the Nets?
Yeah.
He's not from New York.
Yeah, man. It started with the blueprint for success. Billboard.
Yeah, that whole paint job.
Yeah, that's where it all started for me.
Oh my God, with that fake Russian billionaire. Yeah. And then that the man with the triangle. What's his name?
Yeah, Jay-Z. Yeah, Jay-Z. Yeah.
Share in the triangle. Him and his girl. Out of here.
Oh man, I'm getting off the Nets right now, man.
Yeah.
I'm getting my blood pressure
Spend
up.
too much time on them, JL. Spend too much time.
It's too much time. But salute, your super chats are coming. I guess they like the smack talk because Wilton came in with another super chat.
No, I ain't gonna say no more about it. You know, I ain't gonna say no more about them. Forget them.
Yeah. Okay. And now the chat's going on the Nets. Okay. Wilton says the coaching staff too should have kept Kenny.
You ain't joking, man. The team that actually got them where they are, they done got rid of that whole team.
Oh man. Oh my gosh. Oh, salute to the chat, man. Y'all being toxic with us. Stop being toxic with us, man. Let us be better. But you know what? The Knicks still won. I'm bringing it right. The Knicks still won. We're 6th place in the East. We're going to the playoffs for the first time since 2013.
Oh gosh.
We feel good, man. We feeling good, man. We avoiding that whole play-in mess. Avoid all that bottom beater play-in mess, man. I don't want no parts of that. We let them do that, man. We winning out here, man. The Knicks are in the playoffs. We feeling good. We got an MVP candidate and Julius Randle most improved candidate. And Julius Randle, Coach of the Year candidate, and Tom Thibodeau, 6th Man of the Year candidate. There, we got all the candidates in this building
we
right
got
here,
the
man.
food, baby. We bringing the defense, yo.
Oh man,
Thibodeau, all he gotta do is open the cage and let the dogs out.
Exactly, man. And this game makes me excited because we didn't have Derrick Rose.
That's right.
Um,
We ain't have Derrick Rose. We ain't have Alfred Payton.
Yo, come on. Yo, wait a minute. Raw.
We ain't have Alfred Payton.
Wait. Shh. Yo, wait a minute. No. This is big. Nuggy Fresh sends our biggest super chat ever.
Oh my God.
$100 super chat from Nuggy. Oh. Nuggy Fresh in the building, setting it off.
Set it off.
With 100. I says, I'm buying the playoff ticket. Me and you, Jay Ellis. Let's hit the game.
Yes. Oh shoot, man. Oh shoot.
Let's go.
Yo, that's for real. Don't play with Jay Ellis like that.
Don't play with me, man. Don't play with me, man. Listen.
Nuggy Fresh dropped it on you,
Oh
man.
man, just dropped it, yo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my boy Mikey, man. Mikey's been writing up a storm. He's been writing like an article like a day, and I pay that man for it. So definitely, so that super chat is going to Mikey. Shout out to Mikey. Shout out to Fritz as well, man.
Yeah, man, we ain't have D Rose.
Yo, Nuggy Fresh, you serious? Yo, I'm with it, yo. What's roll?
For real, man. You crazy?
What's
This is
roll?
the next playoff game.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
Yo,
Oh,
I
man.
want the Knicks to play Atlanta, man. We have 7 playoffs. We have 7 home games.
Yeah, yo, let's talk about let's talk about this matchup real quick, all right?
Yeah.
Because as of today, we are 6th in the East. Atlanta is still 4th. Now, we talked about this behind the scenes, Roy. As of today, if we end up with the same record as Atlanta,
they're the 4th seed.
they'll be better than us in the 4th seed.
Yeah.
Because they have the division title. Because right now, I saw Mike Verkanoff kind of type this out.
Yeah, you're right. No, he's right. They run the division.
Right, and it's division title and then win percentage.
Yo, Nuggy Fresh, we know you serious.
We know you serious. You dropped a whole hundo.
Yo, let's do this.
We know you serious.
Ooh, man.
We gonna talk. We definitely
For
gonna
real.
talk, man.
Dougie, why don't you come to Discord, Dougie?
Yo, come to Discord, Doug. Yo, Nuggy come to. I don't think I've ever heard Nuggy actually call in before. But if you want to call in, Nuggy.
Yeah, clear the line. Let Nuggy come in, man.
Yeah, you come into Discord and kick it with us, man. The Discord line is open if you want to talk about the Knicks, if you're excited about the Knicks win, if you just want to get some stuff off your chest, definitely can hit that Discord link. It's pinned to the top of the chat. And you can talk Knicks with your boy and celebrate with us. It's a celebration, man. Knicks are making the playoffs. We beat the Spurs. This is the game I had iffy. This is a game I had checked iffy. You know?
Well, it was iffy because the Spurs are Spurs and they playing for something. Right, so yeah, it was iffy, and we have a history. Like I said, that daggone Patty Mills, man, he be killing us. I hate him.
Yeah,
He comes
man.
threes, but you know what? Today, I think Frank just came in the tunnel and uncuffed him.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because him and Frank go back to FIBA days. You know, they've been battling for a minute.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. They do go back from the FIBA days, so he kind of knows his game. He's probably been practicing for a minute. He knows his game, and
Right.
he knows how to play defense on him. But
He locked that boy on down, boy.
yeah, man.
I love great defense, man.
Yeah,
See, as I said, if the Knicks were just playing great defense, even if they didn't win a lot of games, but they putting it all on defense, you could rock with that.
absolutely.
But now they got defense, they got offense.
We have a complete team, man.
Bro,
We have a complete team, and we have defined roles now, man. And that's the beautiful part about it. Because even like when the game is getting tight, I know, okay, we can go to Alec Burks, who's been finishing games for us. We can go to Derrick Rose, who's been finishing game for us. And then I've been concerned about Julius Randle finishing because I felt like the offense is running too much through him all the time. And now all of a sudden he's getting a lot more help. And now he's hitting some crucial mid-range jump shots on people's head to finish these games off, man.
yes, yeah. But you know what it is too, bro? It's like one thing I felt good about once we was up, I think we was up 4 in the fourth. And I noticed, okay, so we know Rowan was going off. We know Burks was going off. We know Bullock could hit one at any time, and then you had Julius out there. So I was like, we got really 4 legit threats at the end of a game that could really do it for us, So
Yeah.
I was feeling good, especially with the way RJ was just hitting.
Yeah, man.
Today, man.
I felt really good for RJ, man. RJ hit a stretch. I think he hit 6 straight buckets between the third and the fourth quarter.
He took them Ray Charles glasses and put him on the bench, and he
Absolutely. Hit back-to-back threes, was passing the ball, had a complete game for RJ Barrett. Everybody was talking about, man, sometimes Knicks fans, man, not you guys. I feel like these guys in the chat who follow KOT, they're on their stuff. They don't get they don't waver for one bad game.
No,
they don't.
Some people waver, like they ready to trade the team for one bad game,
Right. But we did well. We did well for ourselves, and RJ did his thing, and he proved a lot of these naysayers wrong once again. And I knew it was gonna happen. He could set your watch to it, Raw. He'll get into a slump, and then he'll bust right back out of it.
For real. You're right. You could set your watch to it.
You just know it's coming.
Right.
But I have some stuff to talk about. Talk to you about, Raw. I actually had a guest yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked a little bit about some newsworthy events that happened. Now, as you know, I think Berman was the first to kind of he released some news that said the Knicks were keeping an eye on Damian Lillard. Also, they were also keeping an eye on Dennis Schroeder, who I know you're a fan of, and Lonzo Ball. And hashtag news. Shout out to you, Eric Heinz-Stroza. All right, shout out to you. But the man, the legend, and Ian Begley reported this week, Raw, that the Knicks are looking into Kyle Lowry.
Now that's legit. If Bagley put it out there, it's legit.
Begley puts it out there, it's absolutely legit.
If it's Berman, but if it's Bagley, he's not gonna say nothing unless it's for real.
Right, and the thing he said, and when you look, sometimes when Begley writes, what he'll do is he'll say sources from the Post or sources from the He said SNY sources.
Yes, he's legit. So, and he's very understated. So when he says something, it's legit.
Right.
He's low key like Adrian Wojnarowski. He just ain't got the context. But when he says something, it's legit.
Exactly. So I'm gonna ask you. I talked about this yesterday, but I want to get your opinion on the addition of Kyle Lowry to this Knicks team, and you're guessing that Elfrid Payton is gone. It's like you're just guessing that's a prerequisite at this point.
Yep. He's out, man. He's done.
Yeah, but what do you think about Kyle Lowry being added to the New York Knicks?
Let me tell you what I think about Kyle Lowry. Let's equate it. Let me ask you, Jay Ellis.
Okay.
What did CP3 do for the Suns?
He elevated a team. He became
a leader. They went from out the playoffs to top 2 in the West.
Absolutely.
This is what Kyle Lowry would do for us.
I agree with you.
That's what I'm saying. He's going to have the same effect.
Yeah. And
Because that's exactly the same situation. He's going to have the same effect.
we had that same assessment yesterday. Like the things that Kyle Lowry does for this team is going to be exponential for this team. Right now, we're battling for top 6, maybe top 5 in the Eastern Conference with Derrick Rose on his last legs and Alec Burks. If we have a guy, Kyle Lowry, who can shoot from three.
Look, let me tell you something. If that's all we brought in, that would be enough.
That would be enough.
That would be enough. If that's all we brought in was Kyle Lowry, and you had the same team minus Elfrid Payton, we're talking Eastern Conference Finals. That's what we're talking about.
If we're not finals, we're top 3, I would think, in the East.
No, we would be top 4 in the East, top 3 definitely.
Yeah,
I mean, and so you could be talking Eastern Conference Finals. You're talking about the same team. You just add in Kyle Lowry instead. You subbing out EP and you put in Kyle Lowry. You got everybody saying you got D Rose back coming off the bench. You got IQ. You got Frank. You got Obi 1 year older, 1 year more wiser. You got Burks, and you're just talking about that. That's the whole difference right there.
Right. No, absolutely. And the thing he does, like, he gives you the threes. He's still at his age. He's still giving you 39% from 3. I heard an interesting stat today from the announcers. They said the Knicks, as good as they are at the bottom of the league in finishing at the rim. They're 29th in the league in finishing at the rim.
Yes.
Even with Derrick Rose is only finishing at the rim for the year at a 14th percentile, even though he's been better over the last week. So
yeah, that's an aberration for D Rose.
Right.
He's gonna get better.
Right. Kyle Lowry, Raw.
He's a high finisher, man.
Yeah, he's in the 81st percentile, and I usually had the numbers ready, but I remember them from the last show. It's in my head. 81st percentile at finishing at the rim for Kyle Lowry.
JLs, you know what I like about the Lowry situation?
What?
First of all, they would only sign him for like 2 years, right? He'd get a lot. He'd get like $50 million over 2 years or something. But the thing is, I like about it is, let's assume they sign him and he gets hurt. Okay, we're not missing a beat.
No.
Because you just put D Rose in.
You just put D Rose in the game.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't think he's going to get hurt. I think he's going to be like CP3. But I'm saying if he did, see, that's why I would like to have like a Westbrook, like a player like that who dominates the ball so much. And if he gets hurt, we're still paying him $40 million and we don't have him.
Right.
It's like Randall getting hurt. But the team we have right now, if we didn't have EP and you just take Elfrid Payton off the team and you just leave it, we'd be much better right now. No. So you put Lowry in there, we are going to be Eastern Conference final threats. And then even if he gets hurt, we're still going to be good.
Yeah, absolutely right. And I'll say what I said yesterday too. I still like Kyle Lowry is more of a sure thing for this team. Like as far as what he does on the offensive end, he's on the defensive end because he's a guy who can defend multiple positions. You've seen him try to guard Randall. He can also shoot threes. He can make people better. He's more of a short threat than Lonzo Ball, but Lonzo Ball is more of a long-term deal. Like if you're trying to build chemistry for a long-term, then I still might go Ball. But if I miss out on Ball, to me, number 2 is definitely Kyle Lowry in my eyes.
Well, the thing about Ball, if I had to be, I love his game. I think he would be dynamic. But the problem is that he sometimes is inconsistent. That's the problem. Now sometimes he's inconsistent. Sometimes he's a force, and sometimes he disappears. And when I say a force, I'm not saying he needs to hit his shots. I'm talking about he plays D, moves the basketball. Right. And then sometimes he hits his 3. But then there's some games when you don't even know he's on the floor. And that's
that was his problems in college. Like I remember me and Ryan were having debates about him versus De'Aaron Fox, and I was like, I told Ryan, I was like, I don't care what Ball is projected. I like De'Aaron Fox over.
I'm for real, Ball. To tell you what, De'Aaron Fox is on the floor.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
All the time. So, and he will take over a game. Now that's all. I mean, De'Aaron Fox he's up here and the ball is down here. De'Aaron Fox is a max player, But I would say it's like this though. That's why I'm saying I don't mind Schroeder. Because Schroeder's a money dude, man. I'm trying to tell you, he's not the greatest 3-point threat. No, he's not. But I tell you what, nobody can stop him off the dribble.
Yeah,
he plays really good defense.
Yeah, but he's still. I guess that's my thing with Schroeder, man. This is always my Cause he's still kind of like a 6'3", slender guard.
Wait,
So like
you
he can play hard on defense. Yes,
man. You talk about Kyle Lowry's 5'11" or 10'6".
but Kyle Lowry's different because Kyle Lowry is actually strong enough to.
No, he's like a fire hydrant.
Yeah,
No, he is.
you're not budging Kyle
No, I hear you,
Lowry.
but I'm just saying
That's
is
a
that
different type of 6'1".
I want to tell you something, though, baby. Well, first, Schroeder's 6'3". He's a full 6'3".
Yeah, he's a full 6'3", but he's a
plays the defense now.
nah.
He's a point guard now, right? So the only difference is Schroeder gets to the rack at will. Okay, look this up. Did you find what Schroeder's finishing ability is? I don't know.
I can look that up right now, but if I have to go off the mind, I think Schroeder's mid-range game. I'm just going off eyeball test.
Schroeder's a rough dude, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I love his game. He just got that. I just like that. What you call it? That dude, guy from the Bronx, man. I keep forgetting his name. Guy from the Bronx played at DePaul. Played with the Knicks in the late '80s. Rod Strickland.
Oh yeah.
He got that Rod Strickland. He got that Rod Strickland vibe, man. I'm trying to tell you, I like Schroeder. But if they got Kyle Lowry, no problem.
I just for me, I'm just like the defense. Like I know you say he plays defense, but the numbers don't really support it. Like he plays the effort, but he's still undersized. You know what I mean? It's kind of like IQ playing defense.
I'm just going by watching him.
Right. He puts in the effort.
Not only that, you put him in a Tom Thibodeau defense, he's gonna be good, man.
Tom, yeah, you know what? Everybody gets better on Tom Thibodeau for some reason.
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna be good, man. He's not gonna take a play off defensively. He's gonna be good.
But that's my thing about Ball too. Like Ball is gonna be. I mean, the thing is, Ball defense is going to be there.
No, you're right. He's gonna be on it defensively. You know that. Okay, so really can't go wrong here. But if you asking me right now, because the Knicks have taken 2 steps in the first year they rebuilt, right? So you give me Kyle Lowry now, and we're going top 2, top 3 in the East, man. No question.
So I think, all right. If you have to rank Lowry, Schroeder, Ball in order of who you want, how would you put 1, 2, 3? I think that's a good question.
All right, I'm gonna tell you 2 things, Jay Ellis. I'm gonna tell you what logically makes sense, and I'm gonna tell you what I want.
Okay. I like that.
What logically makes sense is Kyle Lowry, then Lonzo Ball, then Dennis Schroeder.
Right.
What I want is Kyle Lowry, then Dennis Schroeder, then Lonzo Ball.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
If you want to argue with me about Ball being better long term, fitting the timeline, all of that, I can't argue with you.
Yeah, I feel you.
I can't argue with you.
You trying to get the chip next year? That's what you said.
Yeah, but you talking about getting the chip or getting to the Eastern Conference. Give me Mr. Lowry. Give me Mr. Schroeder. Those guys are money player. Both of them are playoff tested dudes, man.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Oh God, I'll be so excited. You see what I'm saying? And just to get rid of Peyton would get me excited. But if you add one of them two, and let me tell you something, Jay Ellis, I would say, and I'm being conservative, I would say it's an 80% chance we get one of those 3.
I agree with you.
I would say it's an 80% chance we get, and I'm being conservative. Really, it's probably higher, but I think it's an 80% chance because Lowry would go. I just found out the other day. I did not know that Lowry was godfather to Jimmy Butler's kid, man.
Really? That's interesting.
I didn't know that. But the problem is Miami would not have the space to re-sign Duncan Robinson, re-sign Kendrick Nunn, and get Lowry. They don't have the space for that.
Yeah, and the Knicks. I know the Knicks they were interested in Lowry years ago. When it was rumored that like he was gonna be traded for Shumpert and some other pieces.
Dolan crushed the deal from what I heard.
Was it Dolan or was it? I heard that Usai Ujiri crushed it because he figured out that right before he's about to pull a trigger, Toronto started winning.
Oh, really? I thought it was Dolan said,
and he pulled the deal off the table. That's the story I heard.
But it was a last minute thing. I know they had it.
Yeah.
But the thing is that if you have now, look, here's another option for you. What you think about this, Jay?
I'm about to pull the numbers right now. I'm sorry.
Let's say Miami decided to go all in and sign Lowry and let Kendrick Nunn walk. Would you go after Kendrick Nunn?
Absolutely.
Now, hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. I like him better than Ball.
Kendrick Nunn better than.
Coming out of that Miami defensive system and scoring the way he can.
I can see it's like a. I can see the fit like.
How old is he?
He's not the point guard that he is, but he's a better, like more of a steady shooter, defender.
He's more of a steady shooter and defender, and he's a big time scorer when he needs to be.
Right. And I see you in the Fritz. I see you in the queue, Fritz. I saw your message, so I'm bringing you up. I bring you up. I like the idea of Nunn. I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
I like Nunn, man. Nunn's a player. He's one of these guys that earned it. You know what I'm saying? Like he nobody drafted him. Kendrick Nunn's a player, man.
I don't know if I would do him over Ball, but I do like the idea of him.
Well, the reason I say that is because he's of the same age
range, right?
And he would cost less.
Right. Yeah, I feel like that's like a backup plan for me.
Yeah,
so I wouldn't be mad at it. I wouldn't be mad.
I could signing him like 4 years, 60. 4 years.
Right.
4 years, 68, something like that. And we got a young point guard. So
right.
how?
All right. So I'm pulling up these Dennis Schroeder stats right now. All right. So
he's 25 years old too. That's what I'm saying. Kendrick Nunn 25, and he's a tough customer defensively. So yeah, can you pull up how good is Schroeder at finishing?
Schroeder right now at the rim. I could have told you. Well, I just told me he's at the 40.
I'm not gonna argue with anybody that says I'm crazy about Kendrick Nunn. I'm not gonna argue about that. But sometimes I just have the eye test, and I'm looking at him, and I'm like, that's why Miami is starting him.
Yeah, he's a good. I don't think he's over. He'll be a solid piece for us. He'll still be a upgrade over Peyton. At the rim, 42nd percentile as a point guard and a finisher, and to compare that to everybody else, he would still be better than everybody else.
Yeah, we looking
at the rim right now. That's on our team.
Okay. Oh yeah. No, that's not.
I think the highest right now, I think might be Peyton, but Peyton is even the minutes are dropping, so that might
Yeah. Please get rid of him. No, yeah. but really, I would say Kyle Lowry. It would be Lonzo Ball, and then it would probably logically it would be Schroeder.
Right.
Because I don't know if Ball wants Chicago or not.
Right. Now the thing with Dennis Schroeder, now I'm looking at his numbers. He had a great year with the Oklahoma City Thunder shooting from 3.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to adjust this so you guys can see. But he was shooting really good from 3, 84 percentile from 3 last season. This year, he's dropped off tremendously to 29 percentile.
Well, it's a different scene playing with LeBron.
Right.
He's not really allowed to play point guard with LeBron.
Right. So the 3-point shooting has dropped off, but he's always been good at the mid-range. That's been his bread and butter for.
Yeah, man, and like I said, he could get to the rim at will, man.
Right, and he can draw those little.
I like that. That's like D Rose. D Rose gets to the rim at will,
Right.
Only Schroeder's younger.
Now you compare that to Kyle Lowry. Well, you already know Kyle Lowry's numbers are going to be. Better than that.
Yeah, Kyle. Yeah, for real, man. That's what I'm saying, man. So I mean. Kyle Lowry, 87 percentile. Wait, here we go. I'm sorry. This is wrong. So Schroeder, before he came to, like you say, he was 39% with OKC, 34% before that, 29, 34, 20, 32, 35, up and down.
Right.
If
so
you give him the ball and say, you're the point guard. I don't know. See, because he's like, when he was in Oklahoma City, he was behind CP3.
Right.
And now in LA, LeBron is the point guard.
Exactly. So you kind of regularly playing off ball type of roles over there.
Yeah. But if
you're not gonna have the same impact.
So this is really, I mean, we're talking about 3 guys. We're talking about Lowry, Ball, and Schroeder.
Yeah.
Wait, did you just say that they're looking at Schroeder too?
They're looking at Schroeder too. They also said they're keeping an eye on Damian Lillard.
That's a pipe dream.
There you go. That's a pipe
dream. First of all, like this. Look, Dame don't want to leave Portland. He wants to stay his career there. He's that type of guy. He wants to stick there and try to win there. That's him.
Mm-hmm.
But Portland might decide to blow it up.
If Portland, you took the words out. If Portland decides to do it, and I'm not even sure if they will unless they trying to, you know what? If they feel like they've hit a ceiling
Yeah.
And they're
But
just like, screw it, let's get some
But
draft
look,
picks.
in recent trades of that magnitude, which is not even a net man, but we're talking about like Jrue Holiday trade. You're talking about the Paul George and trade. You're talking about the Harden to the Nets trade. These guys got a huge haul for these players. I don't want the Knicks to do that.
Yeah.
I don't want them giving up RJ and first round picks.
Yeah. And I don't think they will. I think they will give up first round picks.
But I'm saying not RJ and our young guys, RJ or IQ. Or keep our kids. I mean, if you're gonna do that, man, damn, you can't give up RJ. You can't.
I do feel like one of the kids are gone.
Give up Mitchell Robinson than RJ.
I do feel like one of the kids are gone if we do a deal like that.
I would give up every
minimum.
kid RJ. I'm not giving up RJ.
Right. But
I'm not giving up RJ.
But if I'm Portland, I'm asking for multiple kids.
Yeah, you got to. So I don't think the Knicks would be in that bidding war. And not only that, just think about, Dame is superstars. Dame is top point guard in the league, status type guy. But what you got to give up to get him, you don't have to give up anything to sign Kyle Lowry.
Exactly. And somebody saying Kyle Lowry's too old. Yes, he is old, which is why you would only offer him like
give him a 2-year deal.
2-year deal and keep him moving. You know
2-year deal. And but I would. Schroeder is only 20. Wait, is he 28? Schroeder's like 28. How old is that?
I believe so.
27. He's 27.
Yeah, he's 27. So he's right in there. And salute to Fritz. I just dragged him into the chat.
He's a free agent.
Yeah, what's going on, Fritz, man? I know. I'm sorry. We went off on a tangent. I had you over there waiting for a second, but
No. Good conversation talking about our future point guard.
Mm-hmm.
Damian Lillard. He's the guy that would put us.
That's
in
a
elite
chip
company.
to me, man. That's a contender conversation at that point.
I can't even imagine it. Like it's something like. Sports Center would start like this if we did it. It's just not something I can imagine.
The Discord is pinned at the top of the chat, guys. If you want to join the Discord, okay, Joey, there's a link right at the top that's pinned. All you do is click it, and you can join the Discord. Sorry, keep going, Fritz. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so my mind just isn't there because I just can't invest that kind of energy in it. But between Lonzo Ball, a lot of people talk about he's 23, how young he is, but you have to remember the NBA, like a cycle is like 4 years. You don't see most players stay with a team more than like 4 years. So that 23 doesn't mean he's gonna stay with the next 12 years. So a Kyle Lowry at his age isn't as bad as it seems. And I know people are very stressed on age, but he's tested. He does what he does, and he rises to the occasion. So, that end of the game situation, Lowry is that guy.
Yeah, now you're right.
And
I agree.
Yeah,
that's a top guy.
Yeah, Schroeder has the edge, but Lowry, even though he's that age and at that salary, what you got. It's something you can write in pen. You don't have to question it.
That's right.
And that's why he's gonna get big bucks this summer, because there's no question to what he brings. So
the fear is if he asks for 3 years, because
the third year, man, it's got to be a team option.
Right. That's the fear.
A team option.
That's the fear, because there's going to be teams. We already know the 76ers were after him at the trade deadline, so they are going to be bidders.
They can't afford him, man, without giving up half their team.
There you go.
They don't got the money. They don't got the money.
Excuse me.
Yeah. And plus, for Lowry, we're just talking money.
Yeah.
There's no picks involved. There's we don't have to trade with anybody. You don't have to sign and trade.
Nope.
That's why he has the edge.
Right. And it really depends.
There's no contending team that has the money that we got.
No, you're right about that. Exactly.
New Orleans is going to try to bluff us. That's going to be their play this summer. for they're gonna say they want to sign him. Do you want to call it bluff? But Lowry is just money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
So yeah,
I don't think he would go to New Orleans though.
yeah.
All things being
Who's
equal,
going to New Orleans? There's no way I can see him.
I don't
going
think he'd go to New
Orleans.
Orleans. I mean, unless
Yeah.
they offered him 3 years, $90 million, and I don't think David Griffin's going to do that.
Nah, they ain't gonna do that.
No.
I feel like at that point they
No.
would try to keep Ball in the building at that point.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Why would they do that? So the Knicks are in a really good spot to get him. The only two teams that I can see that are possibilities were Philly and Miami. Philly can't afford him. Miami can afford him, but they gotta let Duncan Robinson go or Kendrick Nunn. They gotta let them go. They can't sign him.
Right.
Yeah.
But I can see that.
Yeah, plus-
Mhm.
Mm-mm. Yeah. Plus, Miami has a big decision to make because we see the quad is again a problem with their deal at the deadline, which wasn't such a great deal. So they have decisions to make. So Knicks are in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
They're
No.
in good shape. So I'm telling you, there's an 80% chance we get one of them: Lonzo,
Yeah.
Lowry, or Schroeder. We're gonna get one of them. And let me tell you, any of the three, we'll be 100% better. Any of them. But I'd rather Lowry because I'm telling you, he's gonna do for us what CP3 did for the Suns.
Yeah, and we're not saying he's at the same level of We're not saying at the same level of CP3.
No, he's not. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I just want to. I know what you're saying, bro. I know what you're saying, but I know how people interpret stuff. You know what I mean?
Yep.
People will.
No, I'm saying
he said Lowry is CP3. That's not what we're
No,
saying.
no. These are different players, but I'm saying Lowry is not about how good these players are. That's what I tell people: is what is their value to the Knicks?
Right.
Okay, what will they do for us? It's not about really what Lonzo Ball is worth to anybody else. What is he worth to us? What will he do for us?
Right. I get
So
you.
That's the important thing, man. He might be worth more to Chicago than he is to us. He
You're,
might be. I don't know.
Got you. And thanks for the comments, man. As always, Fritz. He's setting it off on fire. Now people.
No problem.
Now we got somebody else who wants to come through.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get that. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, we're almost to 100 likes, so hit that thumbs up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yo,
Fritz,
exactly.
no.
All right.
Respect.
Talk to you later.
All right. Shout out to my guy Fritz, man, always doing his thing. And
Oh, yeah.
KOT caps, KOT snapbacks, are for sale as well. You also always go to the Nick of Time Show.com to get your KOT black and white. I haven't rocked the blue and orange lately. I gotta rock the blue and orange. We got the black and white and the blue and orange for you
I had
guys.
a request. That's my next request.
Oh, you want the blue and orange?
Real, I've been telling you that one, man. I've been wanting to do it all.
Okay, that's cool. I got you on the
You
blue and
know whose color is this? Never mind.
Raw, man, you funny, man. You funny.
Oh God! You don't know, JS, how much stress relief this is, bro. You just don't know.
Oh man, I'm glad, man. I'm glad I can be a part of that stress relief, man.
real.
Talking Knicks,
For real.
especially this year when the Knicks are finally going to the playoffs. The good shots, yes, my Knicks have made it. Oh man, I love it. All right. We got the next caller. We're about to bring him in here. All right, caller, you are in the room.
What's up?
Yeah, all right. So what's up? All you gotta do is hit the KOT live button, and if you hit the just stream button or you see Raw's face, hit that, and you'll be able to hear Raw as well. But you sound loud and clear.
That sound loud and clear.
Mhm.
Oh, what's going on, guys? How we doing? It's Joey. I haven't figured out how to change my name on here yet, so.
That's fine. Just tell them where you from, Joe. Where you from?
I'm from Atlantic City.
Okay, all right by Jersey over there. What's going on?
Been
Joey?
a Knicks fan for my whole life. Not much, man. I just have 3 topics that I want to touch on, if that's okay with you guys.
Sure, shoot it.
Let's go, baby. Let's do it.
All right. My first topic I wanted to talk about is, oh man, Alec Burks. He was on fire.
Yes, he was.
It seems like every time he gets the ball, especially like when you come off an injury like that, like I think he had it was his knee or something.
Mm-hmm.
He seemed like he's been playing this whole time. I've noticed other players, like even Quickly, Like quickly, like he got in the game and he just couldn't throw a passer to save his life. But Burks, he dropping 30 points like it's nothing. I
Right.
haven't seen him play. I haven't seen him play this well. Like what's going on with him?
Yo, it's funny. We you know we kind of talked about this behind the scenes, Raw, but we actually didn't really bring it up on air. The vets. I don't know what it is about these vets and this training staff, but I do feel like they are really preparing these guys beforehand, before they get into the court, to be in top condition and to just be in rhythm. Because even the game before, I heard that Quickly was going up and down during that Lakers game for an hour, and they decided to hold them out. So I feel like they're prepping these guys to the max. Because if you remember before, Derrick Rose had the same type of result. So Derrick Rose was sitting for 2 weeks. He comes in the game, and it looked like he's only been sitting for 2 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like crazy. It's
No,
weird that you brought up Derrick Rose.
There's no way to prepare for the playoff pressure except you've actually played it. And the vets know what that's feeling like. We're in that atmosphere right now.
Absolutely. Go ahead, Joey.
Yeah, like I said, it's kind of weird that you brought up Derrick Rose because like when he went down with the ankle injury, that was kind of late news for me hearing. I didn't know till I think the next day after the game. But he seemed like he was hobbling around on the court, and even I was watching the CP stream on Knicks Fan TV, and he said, "Oh, it looks like because he does like the watch along,
Right.
it looks like he's hobbling around. What's going on with him?" And the very next day, he comes up on the injury report. So
Yeah. He
that
played
was
through
hard
it.
to see.
He played through
Yeah.
it. Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking, where are these points going to come from? And Alec Burks, he wasn't even on my radar. I didn't even know he was going to be playing tonight. And he drops, probably more points than Derrick Rose would have dropped. I mean, it's hard to say that, but he dropped 30 points. That's a lot, man.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't surprise me to tell you the truth because me, Raw, and shout out to Alex. We was having debates on who should close because there was a streak when Alec Burks he would stink for 3 quarters, and in the fourth quarter he would just go off.
He's a different player, man.
Yeah. So I fully expected Alec Burks to take over the Derrick Rose role. I didn't think it was going to be to this level in his first game back.
I didn't even know he was going to play. He was questionable, then he was probable, So I wasn't even sure he was going to play today.
Yeah, it was funny because they listed him as probable, but I also saw it was reported that Tom said that Quickly and Burks would definitely be playing on the home stretch, in the beginning of the home stretch. So
Okay.
I don't know, those two news is conflicted, but I kind of feel like they planned this from the jump. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, probably. You're probably right.
So even Derrick Rose himself, I feel like I think Derrick Rose is healthy enough to play today.
Yes. Oh, if it was the playoffs, he'd have played.
He would have played because he played through the injury. So I think they're just trying to make sure he's 100% fresh.
No, that's exactly right.
When it's go time.
You're gonna have us at full strength. I'm kind of looking at maybe Mitchell Robinson seeing an appearance in the first round.
I don't know, man. Like I haven't heard a peep about him.
I just saw him. They showed him, running and stuff. So,
Last week, I think they showed him shooting. They showed him running though.
And they got a week off before they got to play. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a Mitchell Robinson appearance, man. So I guess what I'm saying is the Knicks will be at pretty much full strength by the time the playoffs come.
I hope so. I need to see. I would love for him to be here for these next 2 games because I don't want his first game back to be in the playoffs. That would be a little bit.
No, I would not. Yeah, no. Although I know he's gonna be itching to play.
Absolutely. Oh yeah.
One thing about Mitch Robinson, he lets it be known he wants to play. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
He's not gonna sit there and just not play. He wants to play.
Nah, that's a fact. What's your third question, Joey, or comment?
Basically, I wanted to talk about Noel getting beat on the offensive boards. That's a problem.
Yeah.
I notice he's not getting in position when the shots are going up. He's kind of like floating away. He's not really in a good position to get these rebounds. And I've noticed on the other side, when we're on defense, the other team is getting the offensive boards. So
Yep.
we need to get better at playing, that game where we're getting the rebounds after our first shot. There's a couple times when RJ got a rebound and was able to put up some clutch threes. One time he was able to get a nice 2 and then an and 1
Right.
to get the 3-point play. See, that's the type of play we need, but we need to see that out of our big men like Noel. So
I don't think it's coming. Like, I don't think it's coming, man. To be honest with you, I think it's going to be a gang rebound situation. That's why if you even look at the numbers today, Alec Burks had 10 rebounds today.
Yeah, no, that's exactly right. You're going to need the gang rebound. That's why you got but this is what they call. That's where you get the term power forward. So you have Julius is that dude, man. He's strong enough to help. He's the enforcer that's going to be behind Nerlens, because Nerlens is lighting the behind, man. And when you're playing on the playoffs, it becomes physical down low.
Yeah.
Physical. And he's just not built for that. He's the speed rim protector, athletic dude. But now, Mitchell Robinson will hold his own. I tell you that right now.
Yeah, we're missing him right now when it comes to rebounding. He's been a lot better at boxing out and rebounding in general, and even
Because
getting some offensive rebounds for us.
They have to double him to stop him from getting the boards. That allows somebody else to get a rebound.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of like what Robin Lopez was to us for a while. There was a time when KP's rebounding numbers spiked.
Yep.
And you was like, oh, KP's getting more rebounds now. And if you really look closely, it was Robin Lopez boxing out. So all KP had to do was kind of just like, skip to the rebound.
All he had to do is use his length and he'd get the ball.
Exactly. And that's kind of what Mitch has been doing for us. Even though you don't really even see Mitch with these big rebound games all the time, his boxing out has been so much better this year.
Although didn't Mitch have like a 18 rebound game?
He did. He still rebounds. He rebounds better this year in general.
Yeah.
But he's still not like a double rebound guy. You know what I mean?
He reminds me a lot of Camby in that regard.
Yeah.
Glass like that. So if we could get Mitchell, I have no problem.
Yeah. I'd be Gucci, man.
But you're talking about getting Kyle Lowry, and you're gonna have a healthy Mitchell Robinson.
Raw's dreaming, man. Yo, thanks for the questions for sure, Joe. For sure, Joey, man.
I do have one more point before I go, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
This will be a quick one. I don't know if you guys noticed towards the end of the game, probably at like the 6-minute mark. It looks like Tibbs is trying to run more of like an offensive lineup. Like I saw Alec Burks, I saw RJ, I saw Reggie Bullock. We didn't have our traditional point guard out there at the end of the game, and I think that might have just been because Alec Burks was going off and maybe just put him at the point guard spot. But I thought that was a really good on-the-fly move by Tibbs to like mess with the lineup a little bit to get us that win tonight. Without those guys still out there, I don't think we win that game.
Yeah, but he was just fed up with EP.
There you go. There you go.
Payton and IQ tonight. So that's why he went with that. He started that in the first half, actually.
Yeah, he's stuck on. At this point, Elfrid Payton is only getting in between 13 to 16 minutes a game.
Yep.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Yep.
Derrick Rose is sitting out, so pretty much Alec Burks is playing the Derrick Rose role today.
Even when he had Frank in the game, it was Burks that was the point guard.
Right.
And Frank was off the ball. Yeah. So he's just fed up with them two guys, and I don't blame him. IQ was thinking up the joint, and EP was letting anybody that wanted to have their lane. Period.
Exactly.
Yeah, if you look at the minutes, Elfrid Payton had 13. I think Quickly had 11. Neither of them had any points, or maybe one of them had 2 points. But Burks, 34 minutes and 30 points. That's the most efficient Knick we had tonight. So he's definitely my MVP for sure.
Absolutely. How do you have a season
game
high coming off of an injury?
But don't forget about Rowan, man. Woo,
Rowan, man.
About Rowan, boy.
Rowan is a bad Bodman Barrett. I didn't even call him a Bodman Barrett today. That is a Bodman. Rowan went off, man. Rowan went off, man. Never doubt this, man.
Those are basically all my points. I want to thank you guys again for having me on. It's always fun getting on here with you guys.
Absolutely, man.
I'll definitely be back So whenever you guys do this, I don't know if you're doing more for the playoffs or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I'll be
heck
here.
yeah, gonna be heck yeah, man. We definitely doing playoffs, man. That is a heck yeah, we doing playoffs for sure. Yeah, look out for the playoffs. There's a back to back. There's a game Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, that actually brings up a good question. Who do you guys prefer us playing in the playoffs?
Hawks.
Do you see it? You'd rather play us play the Hawks?
Hawks, definitely Hawks.
absolutely the Hawks. I want you
I
to
have a-
avoid the Bucks like the plague. Go ahead.
I have a personal grudge against the Bucks, personally. So I would really like to see them just for the fact of, if we beat them in the playoffs, that's just like a personal thing.
I hear you.
But I think, like you said, the Hawks would probably be the best option, though.
Yeah,
Then
we
we'd have
got-
to play the Sixers after that. So, I feel like it's a pick your poison kind of thing. If we could play the Bucks, then play the Nets. I don't know. Instead of the Hawks Sixers.
Yeah, Hawks 6. I would just like to go to the second round. I would
Yeah.
love to go to the second round. I mean, I'm glad to be in the playoffs. Everything is gravy right now. But to me,
No,
we've beaten the Hawks a few times. They're a better team now, but I still feel like our best chance to get to the second round is the Hawks.
Every team got their kryptonite. We kryptonite to the Hawks.
Yeah, man. Maybe listen, and it's funny because we haven't really unleashed
exactly.
the Prince
Exactly.
on
Trae Young don't want to see that.
yeah. So we haven't really seen him on Trey, and he's been the best defensive guy. And it seems like Tom is starting to trust him a little bit more recently.
Yeah, for real.
So if we do play the Hawks, hopefully he'll experiment with Frank on Trey and
On Trae, yeah.
see what happens and say some of these fouls.
Yeah.
Because Derrick Rose guarding Trey, I just felt like he was having a whole bunch of problems.
He was, man. He was. And he couldn't stay in front of him.
He couldn't stay in front of him.
Couldn't stay in front of him. But Frank puts the clamps on that boy.
Yeah.
You see, when DeJounte Murray, they made a bad call. They called a foul on Frank when Murray actually kicked the ball out of bounds.
That had and this is why I love these Knicks, man. And salute to Joe. You don't have to sit here and listen to us. But this is why I love this version of the Knicks, because we had a couple of bad calls back to back, and we still ended up pulling out the win. We had that bad foul call, the Bullock bad foul call right after that. Then they tried to say RJ stepped out of bounds when he didn't. Like, they had a bunch of stupid calls. And
The one where they called the foul on Bullock when he didn't touch the guy, and they said he was in the guy's space. I was like, what?
yeah,
Bruh.
it was a lot of that.
What?
But
I mean, he's all defense. The guy landed without Bullock touching him.
right.
That's called defense, man. I was like, what are they? And then, one thing I noticed, they will never overturn a foul call.
Yeah, it's a pride thing at this point too.
They
Though.
will overturn a possession call. But if it's a foul call and you challenging it, they're going to stick with it.
Yeah, man. I don't know what it is, but they never like to overturn one of those, though.
Nah.
I was so glad that they overturned that out of bounds call, though.
Me
at the
too.
1 minute
Oh,
mark
yeah.
in
Oh,
8
yeah.
seconds
That's
when they called
possession.
RJ out. Oh, man. I was like, he didn't step out.
No,
And
he
they've been
didn't.
doing that to us a lot. They'll call us on things that actually don't happen, like that Julius travel against the Lakers. I don't know if that was a travel, man. He got hit before he moved.
That
his
wasn't a
pivot foot.
travel. It wasn't a travel.
So-
They called it a bogus out of bounds calls on, I think, Alec Burks at one time too.
But they did something good today because Burks, they had given him a 2, and then they made it a 3.
Yeah, there you go. Get it right
But yeah,
sometimes.
I saw
refs.
that. I saw that. Yeah, that was important for us too. And I saw another play where the ball like just skimmed like the hair of RJ's leg, and they gave it back to the Spurs when they first called it our ball.
Yeah, that's right.
I was like, wait, what? What happened there? I thought that was our ball. The guy
Facts.
was just, the dude on the other team was just like clapping his hands at the ref and just complaining. I'm like, oh, this guy's gonna complain to get the ball back. What a jokester.
Well, yeah. Well, there you go. Just clap your way back to that plane and hold that L while you clapping. All right.
Yeah. Tonight was an important win for them, though.
Shots fired. All right.
The Spurs needed this game tonight, and we took it from them. So
Yeah, we took
I'm
it.
happy.
Yeah, they still in the playoffs though because the other team lost. But thanks for calling in, Joey, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me on, guys. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Nice to have you, Joey.
No problem. So, salute to Knicks Nation in chat. I'm getting actually tired. I'm about to wrap this up. But
Yo, I'm gonna say, man, you getting past my bedtime.
it's definitely past my bedtime too. But Joey came in last minute. People don't be going to call in. Knicks win. We celebrating. And yeah, man, salute to the chat, man. Next post game, we have two 1 o'clock games coming. So I'll try to get somebody for Saturday because I know Rose not be able for Saturday, but Sunday.
Yeah.
Are you good for Sunday?
Yeah, I'm good for Sunday, especially a 1 o'clock game. Yeah.
1 o'clock game. All right, cool.
Oh wait, J. Ellis, I forgot.
Yeah, cause I know you're supposed to be moving. You're supposed to be.
We traveling. Yeah, no,
Right.
I'm not even gonna see the game. We're gonna be traveling.
Oh man. Okay, cool.
I'm gonna be listening to it on ESPN radio, but I'm not gonna see it because we're gonna be driving to North Carolina that day.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. So, all right, cool. I'll just have to see who I can get for Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, you just remind me. I gotta go pick up the renter tomorrow.
That's what I thought. That's what I was like. I
Yeah.
know he's supposed to be away.
You just reminded me, man. I forgot. Yeah, I would have said automatically 1 o'clock game, but I'm gonna be out.
All right, cool. So, but still come back to the channel. We're gonna have somebody else over here who's knowledgeable kicking in with the Knicks,
Yep.
and also as always.
No,
Boy
but
J.
if I
Ellis will be in the
out of town, it's the week the Knicks are off.
Oh wait, and then there's like a week. Is there a week off the next
Yeah,
week?
they're a week off.
Oh man.
Playing games are all next week.
Okay, all right. So, you know what? Maybe I'll try to get like a nice guest.
The playoff starts a week from this Sunday.
You know what? Maybe we'll try to do like a playoff preview
Okay.
show.
Okay.
Hopefully, I'm gonna see if we get Ryan back.
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
for the playoffs, so maybe
right for the playoffs. Maybe I'll try. Maybe I'll try to pull like a guest, yo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can pull like a. Let me see how much juice I have. Let me
Okay.
see if I can pull something off.
Okay. I know you got it, Dales. I know you got it.
Let me see how much juice I have and try to pull something off for that week. All right. All right, cool. But salute to the chat one more time, yo. Thanks for rocking with the stream. Shout out to Nuggy Fresh. I know he left, but shout out to Nuggy Fresh because he got $100 super chat from Nuggy Fresh.
For real,
Oh,
man.
my-
You going to the Knicks?
Yeah, man. He said it's going to the Knicks game. But yo, salutes, man. Big, yo. Salute. Biggest donation so far, man. Shout out to
For
Nuggy
real,
Fresh in the
Jay.
building, man.
Real.
Also, shout out to Wilton Mena who sends a $10 super chat and a $4.99 super chat. And also shout out to JT sent a super chat as well. It says great win. Knicks are back. Thanks for watching the show. I'm getting some sleep. Raw's definitely getting some sleep as well. That is our show.
Yeah.
We are out of here. Wait. First of all, my bad. I'm bugging. I'm tired. Raw.
Good.
Where do they find you at?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, right. Okay. Actually, you know what, J. Ellis?
What?
I did connect with an Instagram.
Oh, what?
I did. I did.
Raw's on the gram? Okay.
Yeah, I haven't put nothing out there, but I'm signed in. It's Instagram under Raw Hebrew. It's no remnant. I just put Raw Hebrew. That's the Instagram.
Okay.
Raw Hebrew Remnant on YouTube. Raw Hebrew Remnant on Twitter.
Okay. The 3-prong strike. Join the KOT. Join us. Yes. 3-prong strike. Yes. It's funny because there's a lot of Knicks people on Twitter. There's not that many on Instagram.
Yeah, every time we do a show, somebody says, "Well, you went on Instagram yet?" I was like, "Oh shoot, yeah, let me get Instagram."
Yeah, I know. I'm on Instagram. CP's on Instagram. I think Knicks Film School kind of on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
But KOT is definitely on Instagram. Listen, man, we need about 297 more subscribers on Instagram to hit 10K. We right there. Right there. So definitely join the KOT show on Instagram. Also join Raw on Instagram too. I'm sorry, Raw. You're supposed to be plugging your stuff. Sorry, go ahead. I took over.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. Oh yeah, then there's the Raw Hebrew Remnant repping Knicks Nation on Patreon.
There you go. Get that Patreon, man. Get that
Yeah,
Patreon money.
I got too many places to contact me, J. Ellis.
There you go. That's the way you gotta do it. Man. All right, so here you go. Hit that Patreon and hit that Instagram, all right? Also, you can find us at the KOT Show on Twitter, the Nick of Time Show on the Nick of Time Show on Instagram, and also if you want to hit this blog up real quick, definitely hit up. Yo, I'm just shout out to my writers, the writers, the KOT writers on point. Shout out to Ken, shout out to Mikey, shout out to Fritz, shout out to Rob. Do anything. You go to the nickoftimeshow.com. Yo, hit that subscribe button too. You should do that. Hit that subscribe button for there. We don't have newsletters yet, but trust me, when I get to it, because I have ideas. It just takes time to build stuff out.
You got too many. The creators just come.
Yeah, raw. You don't understand. Okay, so for those of you who know, I'm an artist. So like I draw, illustration, graphics. I do all that stuff. I have so many ideas. Sometimes it gets a little bit overwhelming. There's like buckets of ideas that I haven't even touched yet. You know?
Yeah, write them down. And put them in a notebook or something, and then when you one at a time, just bring it on.
Just bring it. I just do as much as I can when I can. That's all I can do. But you can definitely, if you go to the catalog right here, nickoftimeshow.com, that catalog, you can get your KOT merch, like the KOT snapbacks. Wow, right there. And you can also get your whose man's is this tees right here. Yes. And also the Ninja P tee, the infamous Ninja P tee, RJ Barrett, and other Knicks paraphernalia. All right? Definitely check that out at the nickoftimeshow.com. That is our show. We are out of here. Peace.
Peace.